Here come your Phoenix. Wilcox. I'm guessing he may have been a victim of a tape on the blades instead of thing, but Wilcox still down. Hopefully he's all right. Wilcox still down though. Not sure what Wilcox is doing right now. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Phoenix First Raptors live from Duluth at the ice. Appreciate y'all jumping in. The boys get ready to do battle 3-1 win earlier for the Phoenix over the Raptors on Saturday afternoon. No problem. Some of our wonderful Phoenix parents there as I turn the camera the wrong way. Defense getting warmed up here. Offense getting the goalie warmed up. Let's go. Let's have another big game tonight after a big win today, 3-1. Phoenix, if you missed it earlier today, Phoenix getting warmed up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at the Atlanta. What's this place called? The Ice Forum. Sorry, I'm here enough. I should know that. The Ice Forum. Phoenix getting ready to do battle with the Raptors. 3-1 win this afternoon for the Phoenix if you missed it. Really good game by the Phoenix earlier today. Hopefully that continues and the boys have a great game this evening. Rather. Sorry if you hear me singing. That is terrible singing, but what happens when you play good music? Phoenix in their light blue jerseys, Raptors in the white tonight on this Saturday night tilt. Coach Fisk and Coach Midas on the bench tonight. Got the boys ready to play game one. Hopefully game two is more of the same. Jumping on them, boys. Get another big win tonight. Robbie Sells in the penalty box for the Phoenix tonight. He always loves spending quality time with his son on the occasion that RJ gets called for the mistaken penalty. Phoenix breaks the huddle, and we are ready to rock here. See another good performance here by the Phoenix. The starting goalie for tonight will be Kenny. Kenny will be starting after the win today by Molly. Kenny Young will be starting. Molly got the big win earlier today. Appreciate y'all jumping in, hanging out with us tonight. Raleigh got their line set. Starting lineup for your Atlanta Phoenix. On the blue line, we've got Gong and Egan. We've got Smoody, O'Shaughnessy, and Wilcox starting for your forwards. Wilcox set to face up. Wizard ready to do battle here from the Atlanta Ice Form. Wilcox takes the face off, kicks it forward, dumps it in there. Oscar Gong picks it up off the wall. Sorry, I'm still getting. I've done this in a few weeks, so bear with me through any technical difficulties. Nice save there by Kenny to get the game started. 14:47 to play, first period, 0-0 game. Face off there, batted around, Noxie smooth. Smoody comes out with it, kicks it forward there. Smoody up front. Phoenix got started with an early goal last game within the first minute, and that set the tone. Centering pass off the mark there. Nice break up there. Keeps it in there. Nice keep there by Egan on the blue line. Lorenzo O'Shaughnessy gives the pace. Center ice as the Raptors move into the offensive zone. Egan takes it up. Egan with a head of speed out of the defensive zone through the neutral zone. Raptors control the puck. Nice break up there in center ice by Diener. Dean looking forward. I need to turn the camera. Dean doing battle in the corner. Oscar Gong picks it up along the wall there. Dean got it. Dean, I thought he was going to get shot off there, but good defense. Midas looks, he shoots high off the net, and we'll have a stoppage here. 13:42 to play in the first period, 0-0 game. Music courtesy of Eva Dean tonight. Forwards are Hendricks, Midas, and it looks like, I can't tell who that Dean still, and then Ryder Shell and Sammy Real on the defense, and Kenny gets a goal by him there. Goal for the Raptors. They will start out 1-0. Goal there from the Raptors. 1-0 Raptors, 13:31 to play in the first period. Opposite of how the last game started. Phoenix started hot the last game. Raptors get the early goal tonight. Phoenix need to respond here. Phoenix needs to respond. Out on the blue line is Sells and Shaw. Your forwards are Spade, Cunningham, and who is that? Simmons. Simmons out. Jackson Spade looking, shot. Saved there by the goalie, back behind the net. DC sends it around, get shot. Save made there. Stoppage with 13:10 to play. First period, 1-0 Raptors. Same lineup here for your Phoenix as they kick it around right in front of the net. RJ Sell sends it off the wall, back up the side. RJ sends it to center ice. Battle and right at the red line here. Wyatt Shaw backing down. Nice stick there from Wyatt Shaw. Jackson Spade in the corner. DC Cunningham comes out with it up through the neutral zone. And we are into the offensive zone. And, Phoenix got away with an offsides there. We'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. We will take it there as we got away with one. RJ looking. RJ sends it forward to Cunningham into the offensive zone as we're going to have changes here for the Phoenix. Defense remains the same. Sells and Shaw. You've got Johan and Wilcox home for their forwards here. Simmons going in for a change. Johan takes a shot. Stopped there by the Raleigh goalie, and we'll have a stoppage. 12:11 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Changes here for the Phoenix. Gong and Egan out for your defense. Forwards remain Johan, Wilcox, and I believe that is Cody Redburn. Yes, that is Cody Redburn. Gong doing work along the wall there. Cody doing work as I need to turn the camera. Riley jumps into the offensive zone. Puck squirts by there. Cody Redburn with a head of steam into the offensive zone. Johan looks. Riley looking here. Sends it up and out. Nice stop there by Johan, waiting for the offense to get out of the zone, and we're clear. There, Johan gives chase deep into the corner there. Johan picks up the puck. He's looking. Nobody home. Riley picks up the puck there, working into the neutral zone. Dump in by Riley there into the corner. Egan picking up the puck. Riley controls it. Nice hit there by Chip Egan. Johan sends it up to O'Shaughnessy as O'Shaughnessy checks into the game. Chip working. O'Shaughnessy tipped it away there. Shot. Nice stick there by Oscar Gong. Oscar working right along the wall there. Oscar tips it. Looks, centering pass. Nobody home. Phoenix needs to get it clear, and we're out. Wilcox pokes it forward. O'Shaughnessy with a breakaway. O'Shaughnessy loses an edge, and he's down into the corner here. Changes for the Phoenix. Sammy Rao, and Ryder Shell in on the blue line. Sammy picks it up. He looks D to D, and I need to turn the camera. Forwards are Knox, Smoody. Shot. Save there. Puck is loose. So Smoody, O'Shaughnessy, and Midas are your forward. Sorry, brain cramp. Trying to watch and talk at the same time. Difficult process here, folks. Into the corner. Riley looking to put a shot on that. Save there, blocked there. I believe that was Ryder Shell that got a stick on it. Sammy Rao, sorry, I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Sammy jumps it in. They're going to get changed here on the blue line. Shaw and Sells coming in on you for your defense here. If we're going to get changed from Phoenix. Sells picks it up right at center ice. Sells looks, kicks it back to Shaw. Shaw looking. Shaw sends it off the wall. Up to Knox, Smoody. Knox sends it in the offensive zone. Knox looking. Midas off balance there, loses an edge, and we are back. Raleigh into the offensive zone. Shot. Save there by Kenny. Nice save, Kenny. We have a stoppage. 9:17 to play in the first period. 9:17 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Looks like Cunningham, Hendricks, and I believe that is Dean for your forwards. Sells and Shaw remain for your defense. Shaw gets it up and off the wall, out of the zone here. Raleigh resets into the neutral zone. Hendricks giving chase. Hendricks, nice stick there by DC Cunningham. Cunningham picks it up. It kicks off the wall. Cunningham looks. Hendricks with a nice chase there. Hendricks deep into the corner. Nice stick there by Cunningham to keep it alive for the Phoenix. Hendricks giving chase. RJ picks it up, skips over his stick. RJ's looking. He's going to RJ around the net. He's got a head of steam coming out of the zone. RJ picks it up into the neutral zone for Cunningham. Cunningham looking. Loose puck there. Dean picks it up. They're going to have no call there. No call from the refs. Phoenix might have got away with a hold there as Cunningham with a full head of steam. Geesh. Words are not working for me tonight, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Gong picks it up. Gong with a shot. Tip there. Gong with a great opportunity. As we're going to have changes here. Gong and Egan in for your defense. Spade, Wilcox, and Hendricks still for your forwards here. Doing battle in the offensive zone. Phoenix shot from Wilcox. Loose puck. Loose puck. Nice look there. Nice opportunity for the Phoenix. It is in the neutral zone. Raleigh with a head of steam through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Nice hit there. Puck squirts into the corner. Jackson Spade there. Past him. Oscar Gong doing battle along the wall. Up off the wall. Nice hit there from Jackson Spade. Egan with some work there in front of the net. Egan kicks it out to Hendricks. Hendricks Kicks it out. Hendricks getting a change here. Simmons in for Hendricks. Everybody else remains the same. Hendricks had been on the ice for a little bit, so good change for Hendricks there. Jackson Spade looking. Jackson skating up the puck through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Jackson in the corner, sends it around the horn. Simmons giving chase. Simmons does a nice stick lift there. Jackson Spade behind the net. Jackson looking out to Simmons. Into the neutral zone. Oscar Gong will pick up the puck. Nice battle there along in the neutral zone between Gong and the Raleigh player there. Center off the mark there. Nobody home. Nice stick there. Gong doing work. Wilcox picks the puck up there. Jackson Spade through the neutral zone. He's looking. And we're going to have an offside. I didn't see an offside there, but that's why the referees make the big money. Referees are normally almost 40% of the time they are correct every time. Defenseman, Sammy Rao, sorry. And Ryder Shell. Your forwards are Johan, Midas, and Redbone. Midas with a quick shot. Rebound! Nothing home there. Great opportunity from the Phoenix into the neutral zone. Nice work there by Midas. Midas bringing the puck up the ice. Midas looking shot. Redburn with a nice shot there. 5:48 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raptors. Behind the net, looking, poking, trying to get that wraparound. Puck is loose, nothing going. Sammy Rao picks it up. Sammy looking. Out front, no! Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Midas into the corner. Loose puck, it is squirt through into the offense zone. Ryder Shell giving chase. Ryder sends it off the wall. Tipped there by Johan. Johan sends it up. Sammy Rao giving chase. And the Phoenix are doing work here in the defensive zone. Sammy with a nice turn. Intercepted there by Raleigh. Kenny with the cover there. 5:06 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Changes here. Shaw and Sells on for your defense. Forwards are going to be Smoody. Who else? Cunningham and O'Shaughnessy. Cunningham set to take this face off here. Face off one there. Shaw gives battle. Shaw along the wall. Puck is loose. Raleigh with a shot here. Shot. Kenny with a nice save. Cunningham up to O'Shaughnessy rather. Doing work along the blue line. Puck squirts out. Knocks Smoody. Kicks it out. Not with a surrounded by Raleigh Raptors here. Puck is loose. Cunningham picks it up. Cunningham squirts to the middle. Shot. Centering pass. O'Shaughnessy backhand. Not quite getting there. Nice save by the goalie. Puck is loose in front of the goalie. Raleigh comes out with it. Kicks it into the neutral zone. Over to Shaw. Sells over to Shaw. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham entered the offensive zone for the Phoenix here. Sells picks it up. Kicks it off the wall. Cunningham looking. Cunningham trying to get something going here. RJ Sells picks it up behind the net here. RJ sends it off the wall and around the horn. Tip pass there to Cunningham. Cunningham sends it in. Offensive zone for the Phoenix. Moody keeps it in. Phoenix trying to find some offense here. RJ shot. Oh, just high. Blast there from RJ from the blue line. Just a bit high. Raleigh has numbers here. Now the Phoenix catch up. And it's 4-on-3 offsides from Raleigh. Stoppage. 3:39 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. As the Phoenix have yet to get anything going on the offensive end. Changes here. Gong and Egan in for the Phoenix on your blue line. Hendricks, Wilcox, and Dean in for your forwards. Stoppage here. Another offsides. 3:32 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Face-off will come in the neutral zone. Won by the Phoenix here. Dean picks it up. Dean sends it high up off the wall. on the far side. Past Egan there, bounce over his stick. Oscar Gong gives chase along the wall, off the wall. Hendricks kicks it forward there. Wilcox to the offensive zone. Egan giving chase. I don't know where our forwards are, but Egan doing the work of a forward here. Dean tries to chip it in. No luck there. Dean looks. He looks. Shot. Save there. I think that was tipped. Dean kicks it back. Wilcox into the corner. Wilcox looking, sends it behind the net. Hendricks behind the net, sends it back out. Egan with the tip. Egan looking, get the shot off. Egan battling, nobody home. Dean comes out with it, sends it out to Wilcox. Wilcox looking, Wilcox shot. Loose puck. Still loose. Phoenix trying to dump one in here. Puck is loose, and we're going to have a stoppage. Stoppage here. Great effort there by the Phoenix. Stoppage with 2:20 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Changes here for the Phoenix. Spade, Midas, and I believe that is Redburn, maybe, or I can't tell who that other forward is, maybe Thomas Simmons. The defensemen are Ryder Shell and Sammy Rao. Yes, that is Thomas. Thomas and puck squirts loose. Sammy picks it up, waiting for the offense to clear here. Jackson Spade with the puck. Jackson skates to center ice. Jackson trying to turn the corner here. Nice stick there by Jackson to get the puck down. Jackson looking against the wall here. 1:52 to play in the first period. 1-0 Raleigh. Sammy Rao with a nice turn. Quick turn. Sammy with a head of steam going into the offensive zone. Sammy trying to do it all on his own. Sammy shot. Oh, nice rebound. Couldn't quite put it home. Behind the net here, Owen Midas gives chase. Ryder Shell tried to block it, squirts past him. It's a 2-on-1 here. Raleigh with a 2-on-1 shot. Save by Kenny. Kenny comes up huge there with a big time save. And the Phoenix going back to work here. Jackson Spade brings the puck up the ice, sends it forward to Thomas Simmons. Squirts past him, and we're into the neutral zone. Changes here for the Phoenix. RJ Sells on for the defense. So Ryder Shell trying to get a change. And we're going to have a stoppage here. Ryder will head off. Wyatt Shaw on for the defense. The forwards are going to be Cody Redburn, Johan Trujillo, and DC Cunningham. Face off. RJ sends it over to Wyatt. Wyatt looks. Wyatt takes the puck. He's skating through. Wyatt sends it up. Wyatt does battle. He's looking. Wyatt brings the puck up. Wyatt looks, shot high. RJ down deep. Johan helping with the defense. Nice stick there. Nice stick. Shot there by Raleigh. Tipped by RJ. So stopped by Kenny. 31.5 seconds to play in the first period, rather. 31.5 seconds to play. 1-0 Raleigh. No changes here for the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells back deep. RJ Sells scores the puck. RJ with a head of steam. RJ looking. Nice defense there by Raleigh. Cunningham, Wilcox, and Johan are your forwards. RJ looking. RJ shot. Saved there by the Raleigh goalie. Up along the wall here. Cunningham drops back to help out the defense. Nice hit there by RJ. Shaw picks it up. Shaw looking. Shaw brings the puck up the ice. That will end the first period. 1-0 Raleigh into the first period. This intermission brought to you by the music stylings of Eva Dean. So an exciting first period there. 1-0 Raleigh. Phoenix got to find some shots here. Oh, good old hockey game. How's everybody doing tonight, Saturday night, y'all? There's our proud papa, Steve Simmons, watching his boy Thomas. I don't know what he's saying there, but we'll leave that alone. Coach Fisk and Coach Midas trying to get the boys worked up here for a second period. 1-0 Raleigh as we're getting ready to start the second period here. Good old hockey game. I've never heard this version of this song. This is like the rock and roll version of the good old hockey game song. I've never heard this version. Hope you're all staying warm there at home. As the teams will head to center ice here to start the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Raleigh to start the second period. Starters for the second period for your Atlanta Phoenix, O'Shaughnessy, Wilcox, and Smoody. The defensemen are going to be Gong and Egan. Face-off set. Raleigh wins the face-off, kicks it back to defense, up forward. And they're looking off Egan there. Egan doing battle. Nice stick there by Smoody. Behind the net, shot. And Raleigh will take a 2-0 lead. Off a tipped shot there. Raleigh will take a 2-0 lead. Changes for the Phoenix. Sammy Rao and Ryder Shell onto the defense. The forwards are going to be Midas, Dean, and Hendricks. 2-0 Raleigh, 14:43 to play in the second period. Rao picks it up, sends it down deep. Dean giving chase down deep into the corner. Dean looking behind the net. Sammy moving forward to pick it up. Sammy looks. Good defense there by Raleigh around the net. Raleigh picks it up. So far, not a lot of physicality in this game. Puck is loose, squirt all the way through into the defense zone. Sammy looks. Sammy's going to send it over to Ryder off the wall. Ryder with a head of steam. Ryder pokes it forward. Let's go, Ryder. Doing battle there. Puck squirts out. Raleigh with the drive here. Nice stick there. Who is that? Is that Hendricks? Alex Hendricks picks the puck up. Sends it down deep below the red line. The Phoenix do work here in their offensive zone. Dean with a nice stick. Puck is loose behind the net. Trying to get something going here for the Phoenix. 13:38 to play in the second period. 2-0 Raleigh. Forward centering pass. Off the mark there. Couldn't quite get a stick on it there. Shot center. Oh, nothing going there. Puck spurts into the neutral zone. Sammy Rao picks it up. He's looking. Sammy looks. Nice move there by Sammy. Sammy's going to kick it forward here to Diener. Diener through the zone. Shot. Glove save there by Raleigh, rather. Glove save Raleigh. 13:10 to play in the second period. 2-0 Raleigh. Shaw and Sells on for your defense. And your forwards are going to be Spade, Simmons, and Cunningham. Face off to the goalie's left. Face off one. I'm not really sure who won that face off. Down deep in the corner. I'm going to give it to the Phoenix. Looking. Sends it out. Oh, nice pickup there by RJ. RJ looking. Shot. Just wide. Shaw tries to get it, but can't quite get a stick on it. Back into the defensive zone for the Phoenix. Shaw wrapped around behind the net. He's looking. He's going to send it up. Into the high up off the wall. Cunningham over to Sells. Sells, nice move there by RJ. RJ with the head of steam. 3-on-2 here. 2-on-2. RJ with the head of steam. RJ looks. Shot. Oh, nobody home there. Nice momentum there for the Phoenix. Big hit there from RJ. RJ up to Shaw. Shaw bringing the puck up. Turnover there. Just past the line. Nice defense to get back there for Shaw. Behind the net, RJ and Shaw do work along with Cunningham. Cunningham gets the stick on the puck. Cunningham looks. RJ Sells sends it around the horn. Jackson Spade gets a stick on it. Simmons and Cunningham with a 2-on-3 here. Cunningham looks. Shot. Goal! Phoenix goal. 11:56 to play in the second period. 2-1. Phoenix gets the goal there, make it 2-1, cut that lead down to half. Nice look there. 2-1 as Raleigh still maintains the lead, but big time goal there from the Phoenix. Changes here for the Phoenix. Egan and Gong on for your defense. Redburn, Wilcox, and Trujillo on for your forwards. All right. Egan sends it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Trujillo gives chase. Nice stick there. Trujillo played a really good first game. He looks center. Oh, nice look there by Trujillo. As Raleigh back the other way, 3-on-2 here as Wilcox getting back in the fight. Nice poke away there by Kenny. Sorry, the camera got out of whack there. Egan through the neutral zone, or through the defensive zone. Egan and Redburn on the chase. Shot by Egan. Oh! Off the post. The puck is loose. Puck is loose. Your cameraman stinks. I'm sorry. And that's going to be an icing. Sorry. Excitement there. Cameraman got out of whack. Egan leading the charge there. We're going to have changes for your Phoenix here. Sammy and Ryder on. So Rao and Shell on for your defense. Your forward's going to be Smoody, Midas, and O'Shaughnessy. Face off to the goalie right. Midas set to take the face off. Midas wins the face off, sends it back to Ryder Shell. Ryder sends it around the wall, up along the right side. O'Shaughnessy picks it up. He looks. Smoody picks it up to the front. Nobody home there. Good stop there for Raleigh. Raleigh through the neutral zone, brings it up. 1-on-2 shot. Hey! Save there by Kenny. Kenny Yon with a big time save. Exciting game so far here. 2-1. Raleigh, 10:50 to play in the second period. Face-off will be to Kenny's right. Face-off won there by Midas. Ryder Shell picks it up and then over to Knox. Knox through the neutral zone. Knox with a head of steam. 2-on-1 here. O'Shaughnessy joins the fight. Centering pass just off the mark there. And we're back the other way. Midas giving chase. Nice to see Midas remember his regular jersey instead of the custom jersey for tonight's game. Off the wall. O'Shaughnessy sends it up and out. Smoody gives chase into the corner here, and we've got an icing. Stoppage with 10:19 to play. 2-1. Raleigh. Second period. Changes for your Phoenix. Shaw and Sells on the blue line. Looks like we're going to have Cunningham, Dean, and Hendricks for your forwards here. We're going to have the face off to Kenny's right. Face off won by Cunningham. Kicks it back behind the net. Kenny covers it. So we're going to have another stoppage here. 10:14 to play. Second period. 2-1 Raleigh. Face off will once again be to Kenny's right. Face off one once again. RJ with a head of steam getting it out of the zone. RJ puck kicked away. A great job of RJ getting it out of the zone there. Cunningham kicks it off there. Sorry, got to turn the camera. Once again covered by Kenny. Stoppage with exactly 10 minutes to play in the second period. 2-1 Raleigh here. 10 minutes to play in the second period. Plenty of time left in this exciting Saturday night. Tilt. Face-off kicked back by Raleigh there into the neutral zone. Redburn giving chase. Nice hustle there by Cody. Into the neutral zone. Keep the puck alive in the neutral zone. Raleigh looking to get it in. Cunningham off the wall. Cody Redburn off the wall into the neutral zone. Diener giving chase. Up off the wall. And Cunningham will pick it up. Cunningham with the head of steam through the neutral zone into the offensive zone for the Phoenix. Behind the net. Hendricks doing work there. Puck is high. Shaw giving chase down to the corner. Shaw looks, misses the puck. Now he does work along the wall. Puck spurts out. Shaw's going to pick it up. Shaw with a head of steam and tipped away. Nice play there by Raleigh. And Kenny will cover it up. 9:07 to play in the second period. 2-1 Raleigh. Changes here for the Phoenix. Egan and Gong on the defense. Wilcox, Simmons, and Spade are your forwards. Wilcox will take the face-off here to Kenny's right. Face-off won by Wilcox. Puck sits still. Wilcox comes out with it high up off the glass into the neutral zone. Wilcox doing work there. Nice tip by Egan to get it out into the offensive zone. And we're going to have an, oh, whoa. I was going to say that has to be offsides. Stoppage here is an offsides by the Phoenix. 8:50 to play. 2-1 Raleigh, 8:50 to play in the second period. Face off in the neutral zone. Wilcox battles. Nice win there. Jackson Spade battles. We're going to have a penalty. Going to have a trip here coming up to Raleigh. So Phoenix on the power play. Phoenix on the power play with 8:45 to play. Minute 30 power play for a trip. See who Coach Fifth sends out for the power play. He's going to have Wilcox, Spade, Cunningham, Sells, and Rao out for your Phoenix power play. This will be the goals right, left. Sorry. Rao gathers the puck. He looks. Shot from Rouse. Go! Sammy Rao with a big time equalizer. 2-2. 8:37 to play in the second period on the power play goal there from your Atlanta Phoenix. Sammy with a nice shot. Trickle past the goalie for a tying goal. 2-2 Phoenix. Changes here for the Phoenix. Ryder Shell on with his defensive line mate, Sammy Rao, who just got that goal. Redburn, Trujillo, and who is that? Midas on for your forwards. Excuse me, I keep wanting to call him by his dad's name. Midas looks, turnover there. Ryder Shell giving chase. Raleigh here, zone Kenny, shot, nice save, Kenny. Kenny with a big time save. Ryder Shell pulls it back out of the zone now, into the neutral zone. Pokes forward to Midas. And Midas looking, shot. Save there by the Raleigh goalie. Midas got the puck back on the stick here. Midas looking, got time. Midas being very patient. Good work there by Midas. Picks the puck back up. He's still looking. Sends it over to Trujillo. And Raleigh with the breakout now. Raleigh. Sammy with a nice stick there. Sammy giving good defense there. And Trujillo also helping out in the corner. Sammy Reyes sends the puck along the wall. It squirts out to the defense. Nice stick there in front of the net. Puck out of the zone as Raleigh will need to reset. Tie. 2-2 game here, tie game. 7:24 to play in the second period. Raleigh tries to center it. Nothing home there. Puck's bouncing around. Sammy doing work there below the blue line rather, sorry. Shot. Kenny kicks it wide of the net, and that's going to be kept in by Raleigh there. Puck squirts loose as Johan Trujillo got a breakout. 1-on-1, nice stick there. Hell of a stick there by Raleigh. Nice work there by Johan to keep the puck in the zone. Changes here for the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells on for the defense. Shaw alertly goes back on defense. Shot, nice block there by Wyatt Shaw. And the puck is behind the net. Sells on. The forwards are going to be DC Cunningham, Knox Moody, and Lorenzo O'Shaughnessy. Cunningham takes a shot. Save there by the goalie. This has been a fun game so far. 6:31 to play. Second period, 2-2 game. As we work in the neutral zone. Sends it out. Shaw 1-on-1 with the goalie here. Shot! Kenny with the save. Big time save there. Fun game so far. 2-2, 6:17 play. Second period, 2-2 game. No changes upcoming for the Phoenix. Raleigh making some changes here. The Raleigh Raptors making the trip over from North Carolina. Face off. RJ Sells giving chase into the corner there. Around behind the net, DC Cunningham looks up forward to Smoody. Smoody through the neutral zone. Smoody into the offensive zone with Lorenzo O'Shaughnessy. Smoody looks behind the net. Knox does a great job of controlling that puck there. Doing battle in the corner is DC Cunningham. Lorenzo Shaughnessy looks, kicks it back. Nice to Cunningham. Cunningham looks out front. Backhand. Oh, nice look there by Cunningham. Cunningham looks, sends it forward. And we're back in work. Oh, Lorenzo Shaughnessy along the wall, kicks it out. Oh, almost tipped there by Raleigh as Lorenzo tried to kick it out to the defense. And we are back to the neutral zone. Raleigh with a drive here. Raleigh and broken up there. Defense. Wyatt Shaw picks the puck up into the neutral zone. Wyatt Shaw on the drive. Wyatt's got a 1-on-3 shot. 5:18 to play in the second period. 2-2 game. This has been a fun game so far. Fun game so far. Changes for the Phoenix. Wilcox will be your center. Dean to his right. I think that is Wilcox to his left. Gong and Egan for the defense. Center face off one back. Egan with a shot, tipped around. Goalie covers it. Stoppage 5:11 to play in the second period. 2-2 game here. No changes for the Phoenix, no changes for Raleigh. We are set to face off here to the goalie's left. High up off the wall. Good job by the Phoenix there. I couldn't tell who got a piece of that. I believe that was Dean got a piece of that. Puck squirts into the neutral zone. Egan doing a great job tonight. Egan has played a really good night. Egan into the offensive zone. Shot! Glove save there. Great save by the Raleigh goalie. 4:52 to play in the second period. 2-2 game. Wilcox set to take the face off. No changes from either team here. Wilcox battles. Raleigh comes out with the puck. Tipped there by Wilcox. Wilcox giving effort there in the middle of the zone. Raleigh picks it up. Nice stop there by Dean. Dean tips it forward. Hendricks rather. Hendricks behind the net. Nice centering pass off the mark. Oh, so close there. Hendricks tried to get something going. Egan looking. Egan tips it forward. Raleigh clears the puck. This should be an icing, and it will be icing. Stoppage here. 4:23 to play in the second period. 2-2 game. Changes here for the Phoenix. Sammy Rao and Ryder Shell in for your defense. Your forwards will be Spade, Midas, and Simmons. Midas set to take the face-off here. Face-off one there. Shot! Oh, nice look there by Jackson. Spade pick shot by Jackson. Doing work down in the corner. Simmons looking. Sends it back. Nice look there by Simmons. Shot! Oh, nice centering pass by Jackson Spade there. Great setup there. Wouldn't quite put the puck in the net. Battle along the wall here. Jackson Spade comes out with it. Sends it forward to Simmons. Thomas Simmons looking. Simmer, as they call him here. Sammy got the puck. Sammy looks. Midas. It's quick past Midas, and we're into the neutral zone. Raleigh with the head of steam into their offensive zone. Nice stick there by Sammy. Sammy Rao. And then Jackson Spade. We got a 3-on-2 here, boys. Kicks it forward. Nice centering pass. Oh, nice stick there. Shot. Oh, nice opportunity by the Phoenix there. 3:31 to play in the second period. Tie game. Back below the red line, behind the goalie there. Midas picks it up, doing work there. Simmons helping out. Simmons back, sends it the other way. Nice work there. Sammy and Spade trying to keep it in. Raleigh sends it in deep, and we're going to have an icing here. Stoppage here. Just couldn't quite clear that out for Raleigh there. Stoppage 3:05 to play in the second period. Changes here for the Phoenix. Shaw and Salazar on your blue line. And your forwards are going to be Burn, Cunningham, and Trujillo. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight on a Saturday night. Tie game here, 3:04 to play, 2-2. Tipped up in the air to just below the red line there to the goalie's right. Another goalie's left, right. Shotting pass, shot, save, bang! What a save by the goalie there. Raleigh's goalie with an absolute great save there. 2:48 to play in the second period, 2-2 game. Face off to the goalie's right this time, if I know my left from right. No changes here for the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells back deep. Sells kicks it forward into the neutral zone, and no offsides there as Redburn was able to get out. Redburn giving chase now. Cunningham picks up the puck. Cunningham looking, cuts to the center, shot. Puck is loose. Puck is loose now. Nobody's got a stuck on it. What do we got here? Still loose as the puck squirts off there. Raleigh with the drive here. Cunningham, Shaw, and Sells back deep. Sells goes for the big hit, gets a side up, gets a little bit of them there. As Sells will come out with the puck, and he's going to get it out of the zone. As I've got the camera way out of position here. Nice stick there by Redburn. Shaw and Sells back deep. Slap shot there. Nice save by Kinney. Nice save as Cunningham does work. Shaw picks the puck up out through the zone. Shaw with the head of steam. He's looking. Shaw, nice move there. He sends it behind the net. Shot. Nice effort there from the Phoenix. And Shaw tries to bring the puck up. Nice shot. Gets the shot off. We're going to have a stoppage here. 150 to play. 2-2 with 150 to play in the second period. Changes here to the Phoenix. Gong and Egan on for your defense. O'Shaughnessy, Wilcox, and Smoody on for your forward. Sorry, I'm butchering the camera here. Into the neutral zone, 135 to play, and a whiff there. Stoppage, offsides. 129 to play in the second period, 2-2. This has been a pretty exciting, entertaining game here. Hope y'all are staying warm at home. Face off, won by Raleigh there. They kick it back. Moody giving chase. And Gong clears it out. Moody with a nice stick there. O'Shaughnessy kicks it off the wall. O'Shaughnessy sends it forward as Smood tries to get it there. O'Shaughnessy playing really well tonight. Hit there. Oh, Gong. Smood picks it up off the wall, sends it into the offensive zone. Raleigh picks it up there. Oh, nice keep there by Egan. Egan looking, sends it forward. Nice work there, Egan. Wrap around. Oh, nothing going there. Raleigh goalie does a great job there. Stick loose. Moody rather needs some grip tape there as he loses the stick. Smood picks up the stick, and we're back. Stoppage here, 38 seconds and 38.1 seconds left if I could speak. Sorry, folks. English is my first language, I swear. We're going to stop it here. 38.1 seconds to play, 2-2. As we'll have no changes to the Phoenix here. Lines stay the same for your Atlanta Phoenix. Face off in the neutral zone. Puck is loose. Raleigh comes out with it. Raleigh with a shot. Glove save there by Kinney. Nice shot. Nice save there, Kinney. Exciting game so far. This face-off will happen to Kinney's right. Changes here for the Phoenix. You got Shell and Rao on for your defense. Midas. I think that Wilcox and Hendricks on for your forward. Push it forward there. No, I'm sorry. That is Dean. Sorry. My fault, folks. My fault. So Dean on. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Raleigh comes out with it. Ryder Shell with a stick on it. Puck squirts up in the air. Raleigh doing work. Raleigh trying to get a goal here. Nice work there by Ryder Shell. Ryder Shell behind the net sends it over. Alex Hendricks picks it up. Hendricks sends it forward. Puck squirts out, and we are done with the second period. So far, first period was all Raleigh. Second period was all Phoenix. We have a 2-2 game here, folks. Let's see what the third period brings here. 2-2. 1 minute intermission brought to you by Layla, who's giving direction there. Layla taking pictures between periods here. She's got a terrible hoodie, terrible beanie on. Who likes the Chicago Blackhawks? I mean, come on. Okay. Layla's threatening violence here, folks. I'm good. I'm good. Where's your husband at tonight? He does what you say. I get it. All right. Starting the third period here. Tie game. 15 minutes to play. No overtime here in friendly, y'all. So hopefully the Phoenix can put in about 12 goals here in the third period. Starting the third period are Hendricks, Midas, and I can't quite tell who that other forward is, but we'll figure that out in just a second here. Believe that is Dean. And then your defenseman is going to be Shell and Rowell. Oh, face off there, tied up. Midas comes out with it. Big time hit there. Ryder Shell delivering a blow. Puck is loose in front of the net. Nice save there by Kenny. Sorry, I'm getting way too far out with the camera. Shot! Oh! Raleigh goal 3-2. Raleigh, 14:38 to play in the third period. And that one just great shot there. Not a lot Kenny could do there. Let's go, Phoenix. Changes here for your Phoenix. Spade, Cunningham, and Simmons on for the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells on your defense. Not a lot Kenny can do there. Great shot. Credit where it's due. Raleigh with a great look there. Phoenix got to get back in this game here. There's only a one-goal game. Plenty of time left. Cunningham picks the puck up in the neutral zone. Cunningham looks, sends it hot off the wall there on the far side. Down below the red line. Simmons, nice stick there. Simmons looks, sends it over to Spade. Spade looking. Tipped there by Raleigh. Shot behind the net there. Up along the wall. Sells picks it up. Sells looking. I need to turn the camera. Sells looks. Sells sends it forward there. Up to Cunningham. Cunningham taking his time. Shot, sends it forward. Nice stop there by Raleigh. Cunningham back with the puck behind the net. Centering pass. Almost. Nice look there by Cunningham. Not quite the recipe for a goal there as Raleigh brings it up 2-1. Nice stick there by RJ Sells. Jackson Spade as well. RJ Sells doing work along the wall there. Wyatt Shaw back below the red line. Looks. Wyatt sends it up the wall. Simmons picks up the puck. Battle along the wall there. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone. Raleigh with the puck. 3-2. Raleigh, 13:23 to play in the third period. Nice look there by Jackson. Wilcox with the drive. Nice work there by Wilcox. And shot. Save makes. Puck is loose. Ref blows the play dead. Ref says no goal, blows the play dead. 3-2 Raleigh, 13:07 to play in the third period. Plenty of time here for the Phoenix. No changes to the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells back on the blue line. And we got a stick puck. Nice there. Nice work there by Shaw. Shaw drives it in deep. Shaw looks over. Pressure from the Raleigh Raptors here. Shaw off the wall. Sent into the neutral zone. Redburn with the picks up the puck here. Trujillo. Shot. Redburn. Trujillo in front of the net. Wilcox as well. We got a battle there. Raleigh sends it down deep below the red line. Sells picks it up, pokes it forward there. Trujillo looking. Trujillo comes out with it. He's got to drive 1-on-3 here. He dumps it in. Smart move there by Johan as he gives chase down below the corner. Where is the rest of our team? Nice work there by O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy looking. There's O'Shaughnessy doing work along the wall there. O'Shaughnessy to Wilcox. Wilcox centering pass. Try to get it out. Nice stick there by Raleigh as they get it out. Raleigh controls the puck now into the neutral zone. Raleigh dumps it in. Kenny with the stop there as Egan. So we got changes here for the Phoenix. Egan and Gong on for the Phoenix. And Smoody, O'Shaughnessy, and Midas on your forwards for your Phoenix. Smoody looking. Smoody with a drive. Smoody 1-on-3 shot. High shot there. Nice stick there by Midas. Gong looks. Gong shot. Puck is loose. Puck is loose. Nice. Pick it up. Pick it up, boys. Shot. Oh, nice effort there by the Phoenix. Wrap around. What a save there by Raleigh. Credit to the Raleigh goalie. Hell of a shot there. Moody tried to wrap around. Great effort there by the Phoenix. Stoppage with 11:18 to play in the third period. 3-2. Raleigh. Changes here for the Phoenix. Your defensemen are changing. Sammy Rao and Ryder Shell on for the defense. Forwards remain the same. O'Shaughnessy, Midas, and Smoody. Ryder Shell, puck squirts over a stick there. Ryder picks the puck back up into the neutral zone. Raleigh with a 3-on-2 here as the Phoenix gather momentum here. Shot! For Raleigh there, and they will make it a 4-2 game. 4-2 game. Raleigh forward changing here for the Phoenix. Cunningham, Dean, and Hendricks on for your forwards. Looks like your defensemen will remain the same. 4-2 Raleigh, 11:06 to play in the third period. Plenty of work to do here for the Phoenix if they want to get into this game. 2-goal lead for Raleigh. Rao over to Shell. Shell sends it forward. Down deep, and we'll have an icing here. Stoppage with the 10:55 to play in the third period. 4-2 Raleigh. No changes for the Phoenix here. Down below the red line. Diener picks it up along the wall. Dean looking, sends it. Raleigh with a nice deflection there into the neutral zone off a Raleigh defender. And the puck spurts loose. Dean sends it forward here into the offensive zone. Hendricks gives chase. Hendricks down below the red line. Puck spurts loose. Ryder Shell picks it up, keeps it in the offensive zone there. Nice work, Ryder. Ryder, puck back to Ryder. Ryder sends it forward. Down deep there. Cunningham looking, taking his time. Cunningham going to send it out to Ryder. Ryder looking, takes a shot. Oh, Ryder can't quite get a stick on it. Phoenix keep control of the puck here. 10 minutes to play exactly. Cunningham sends it in, bounces around, and Raleigh controls the puck behind the net. Nice work there by Alex. Ryder continues to keeps the puck in. Shot! Save there, Raleigh. Raleigh's goalie has played really well both games today. I don't know if it's the same goalie from earlier. I'm not quite sure, but both the first and second game, their goalies have played really well. Changes here for the Phoenix. Shaw and Sells on for your defense. Simmons, Spade, and I believe that is Wilcox at center there. Sells down deep. He looks, sends it over to Shaw. Shaw looks up off the wall, out of the defensive zone, through the neutral zone. Raleigh controls the puck here. Turnover there. Sells looks. He sends it off the wall. Wilcox looking. Jackson Spade picks the puck up. Jackson with the drive. Shot. High shot there. Raleigh with the 1-on-3 here. Shaw, the primary defender. Nice stick there by Shaw. Raleigh with a shot. Nice shot there by Raleigh. 5-3 Raleigh Raptors. 9:03 to play in the third period. As the Phoenix, that is 3 unanswered goals by Raleigh. The Phoenix struggling to find any kind of offense here in the third period. 3 goals in about 6 minutes here for Raleigh. Still time if Phoenix want to get back in this game and decide to start shooting the puck. All right. Defense is Gong and Egan. Your forwards are going to be Trujillo, Redburn, and Midas as Redburn takes a little backhand there. Stopped by the goalie. 8:46 to play in the third period. 5-2 Raleigh. Kind of opposite of the first game. Face-off Midas here. Midas wins the face-off. It actually kind of tied up there. Midas looks shot. Midas with a good shot there, and it'll say 5-2 Phoenix. Or excuse me, 5-2 Raleigh here. 8:39 to play in the third period. Puck bounces around. Raleigh comes out with it. Egan and Gong on the defense, looking. Nice there. Gong doing work behind the net there. Doing battle there for Oscar Gong. Looking. Nice work there by Gong. Puck squirts loose. Nice opportunity there by Raleigh. Puck squirts high up in the air. Puck squirts loose. Raleigh able to keep it in. Shot in front. Save there by Kenny. 7:59 to play in the third period. 5-2 Raleigh. Changes here for the Phoenix. Sammy Rao and Ryder Shell on for your defense. Cunningham, O'Shaughnessy, and Snooty for your Phoenix forward. Ryder sends it around the wall. Snooty giving chase. Save there by Kenny. Squirt kicks it back behind the net. Smoot comes out of the pile with the puck. Snooty, rather. And then Cunningham sends it up to Smooty. We got a 1-on-2 here. And as O'Shaughnessy also gives chase. Cunningham in with the fight as well. Sammy picks the puck up. Sammy trying to keep the puck in. Does a great job there. Cunningham, little poke, keeps it in. Knox looking. Shot. Oh, nice centering pass there. Block there as Sammy tried to get a shot off. And a hell of a block there by Raleigh. Ryder Shell sends it off. Can't quite get it out. Raleigh controls the puck there. Big time hit there. They're going to call Sammy Rao for roughing. I don't really know that I agree with that call, but that's what they called. And Sammy will go to the box for a minute 30 here as the Phoenix go on the penalty kill. Coach Fist is going to send out Shaw and Sells for your penalty kill for your defensemen. Wilcox and Simmons are your forwards for this penalty kill. 5-2 Raleigh here. 6:56 to play in the third period. Face off. Shot. Nice blocker save there by Kenny. Ooh, net is off. We'll have a stoppage here. 6:46 to play. Third period, 5-2 Raleigh. Face off. Poke forward there. Puck is loose. Kenny pokes it to his left. RJ Sells picks the puck up. He's going to get it out of the zone. RJ with a head of steam. RJ got a 1-on-3 here. Where's everybody? Where's his help at? We are going to have a penalty here as RJ draws the penalty. Great job, RJ. We are going to have a hook. So we will skate 4-on-4 here for a minute 5, and then the Phoenix will have about a 25-second power play. 4-on-4. So your defense will be Shaw and Sells. Your forwards will be Wilcox and Cunningham. 4-on-4 for about a minute 5, and then 25-second power play coming up for the Phoenix. Cunningham sends it out to RJ. RJ looking, sends it back to Cunningham. Cunningham looks, shot. Saved there by the Raleigh goalie. 6:20 to play in the third period, 5-2 Raleigh. No changes here for your Atlanta Phoenix. RJ picks up the puck. RJ looking. Back up to Cunningham. Cunningham back to RJ. Shot. Puck is loose in front of the net. Nice quick shot there by RJ. Shaw giving chase here as he will pick up the puck and send it back behind the net. Wyatt Shaw sends it up to Cunningham. Cunningham around behind the net. Sends it up to Wilcox. Wilcox setting it up here. Wilcox to the head of steam through the neutral zone. Wilcox and Sells on the breakout here. Shot. Puck is loose. Couldn't quite get a stick on that. Nice shot there. Nice effort by Wilcox and Sells there. Puck, all right. Great patience there by Cunningham as he waits for the zone to clear. Over to RJ. RJ looks, sends it into the middle for Wilcox. Wilcox doing battle there. Big time hit from Willie. Nice hit, Willie. Willie sends it out to Shaw. Shaw looking, shot. Tipped around. Nothing going. Phoenix back to full strength here. We'll skate 5-on-4 for about 15 seconds here. Nice move by RJ as the Phoenix trying to get something going here. Squirts loose. Wyatt Shaw giving chase. Nice stick there. Nice work by Jackson Spade. Shaw behind the net. Shaw comes out with the puck. Shaw skates it through. We got a penalty coming up here. Phoenix will go on the power play. Phoenix will go on the power play with 4:51 to play, 5-2 Raleigh. I missed the call. I did not see what the referee called there, but timeout, Phoenix. Timeout, Phoenix. I did not see the call there, but regardless, the Phoenix will go on the power play for 1:30. The Phoenix try to crawl the way back into this game. There's the wonderful Adam Smoody. Knocks his dad. Enjoy the relaxing music courtesy of Eva Dean. .451 to play in the third period. The Phoenix are going to need a quick goal here. They got a 1:30 power play. They're going to need a quick goal to cut this lead to 2 to get back in this game, as it has been all Raleigh in the third period. 2-2 at the end of the second period. Raleigh with 3 unanswered goals here in the third. And your power play line for the Phoenix will be Sells, Spade, Wilcox, Rao, and Cunningham. Puck squirts back. Cunningham looks. Shot from Cunningham. Goal! TC Cunningham. I said they needed a quick goal. They get it. Power play goal by the Phoenix. 5-3 Phoenix, 5-3 Raleigh. 4:45 to play in the third period. Nice shot there by TC Cunningham. All right, we'll see what changes the Phoenix make here as they cut the lead to 2 with 4:45 to play. So Midas, Dean, and Smoody in for your forwards. Shaw and Sells in for your defense. As the Phoenix trying to get back in this game. Face off, poke forward there. Shot down below the red line. RJ Sells gives chase, sends it forward. Up along the wall. Nice kicked out there by Midas. Sorry. RJ Sells up along the wall. Moody in the corner. And Midas and Smoody. Sells comes out with the puck. Sorry, I should turn the camera so y'all can see. This isn't a radio broadcast. Gets the puck out of the zone. Smood and Midas giving chase into the offensive zone. Puck there. Shaw giving chase into the defensive zone. Shaw up off the wall. Shell picks the puck up, and we're going to have an offsides. Raleigh stoppage here. 4:01 to play in the third period. 5-3 Raleigh Raptors with the lead here. The Phoenix trying to work their way back in this game. They're going to need another quick goal here. It's 4 minutes to play in the game. Nice face off there. Cody Redburn sends the puck forward and gives chase there. Cody doing work. Cody gets out of the zone. Johan Trujillo dumps it in below the red line. Johan picks it up. Johan looking. Patience, kins it out to defense. Chip Egan with a shot. Puck is loose. Phoenix with a great shot there. Great opportunity. Chip Egan giving chase. Chip picks the puck up. Sends it almost out of the zone. Cody Redburn. Chip picks the puck back up. Chip looking. Chip sends the puck up the wall on the far side of the wall. Cunningham, we got 3:14 to play here. Redburn with a chase. He's got a 2-on-4. Redburn sends it down deep in the corner. Redburn looks, sends it to the front of the net. Nobody home. I need to turn the camera again. Sorry, folks. I am not a professional. Puck bouncing around here. Gong and Egan working back on the blue line here. Egan back behind the net. Changes here for the Phoenix. Simmons on for the Phoenix. Puck's first loose. Johan with the puck. Stick. It's a Raleigh player without a stick. Gong picks up, and he's driving toward the net. Gong doing work there along the wall. Sends it behind the net. 2:27 to play in the third period. 5-3 Raleigh. Up, and nice job there by Egan keeping the puck in, but squirts out. We are going to have, thought we were going to have a stoppage there, not quite. Raleigh working the puck down into their offensive zone. Raleigh drives wide, looks, nice stick there by Gong, kicked out, and nice stick there. We are going to have a 3-on-1. Oh, couldn't quite get it out. Thought we were going to have a breakout there by Phoenix. Egan battling. Egan takes it back behind net. Egan looking. Patience by Egan. Phoenix are running out of time here. Egan picks up the puck, dumps it off the wall down below the red line. Thomas Simmons working. Thomas Simmons and Raleigh controls the puck here. They skated out of the zone, through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Shot. Nice block there by Ryder Shell. Ryder Shell on for the defense. Chip Egan goes off for the D as Sammy Rao comes on. Ryder and Sammy trying to get the puck out. 1:08 to play. 1:08 to play in the third period. 5-3 Raleigh. Puck out of the zone. Cunningham in the neutral zone. Midas along with Cunningham, your forwards. Same defensive pair here. Shell and Rao. Rao with a head of steam through the neutral zone. Rao picks the puck up. Looking, shot. Puck is loose. Oh, great opportunity there for the Phoenix. Couldn't quite put the puck in the net. Great opportunity there. I need to turn the camera. I'm sorry, folks. All right, back on the defensive zone for the Phoenix. 26 seconds to play. As time is running out on the Phoenix here. 2-goal lead for Raleigh. Puck squirts loose. Cunningham looks. Back behind the net. Wrap around. Puck is loose. Covered by the Raleigh goal with 8.9 seconds left. 8.9 seconds to go, third period, 5-3 Raleigh. This one probably out of reach for the Phoenix, unless barring some kind of craziness here late in the third period. They are down to 5-3 Raleigh, 8.9 to play. We will be back tomorrow morning. I believe tip-off is 9:20 a.m. We'll just call it 9 a.m. So have your coffee ready as this game is dwindling down. I believe there's going to be an icing here with 2.3 seconds to play. We'll have one more face-off here. Please tune back in. I will have the play-by-play and the color commentary and your sideline reporting tomorrow morning live from the wonderful Atlanta Ice Storm. As this will go 1-1 after day one of this three-game set here. Final score 5-3 Raleigh. 5-3 Raleigh. 2-2 after two periods, and just Raleigh was the better team there in the third period. We'll see what your Atlanta Phoenix come out with on Sunday morning. Again, I believe game time is 9:20, but we'll be live about 5 minutes for the game or so. But make sure you tune in tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully it wasn't too bad a coverage, and we'll see y'all Sunday morning. Thank y'all.